Will Ferrell, and from the movie Semi-Pro, and you've logged on, believe it or not. It's not a porn site. It's GordonandTheWhale.com. Are you Gordon?
I'm the whale.
Oh, he's
That's
the whale.
Gordon.
And you're Gordon.
Yeah.
But Gordon looks more like a whale. Sorry. Sorry, Gordon.
I get it all the time.
Okay.
Your tongue's artistic.
Hi guys.
Hi.
And
Hello.
gals. Hello. How are you guys?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm okay. I got this scratchy throat. But other than that, fantastic. I'm going to turn off my... Well, hold on. Sorry. I'm waiting for an important email from the governor.
So it's pretty obvious from your past films that you're pretty confident with your body. Do you ever have any reservations about some of the floor angles, shots of your junk?
First of all, it's not junk. It's sculpted testicles, I like to call it. No, not really. I don't really have a lot of vanity issues for the most part. I have some. I have more than you think, in a way. But you know, if it's for a movie, it's fine. You know, I don't really care as long as it seems funny. Yeah.
I really liked your character in the movie Winter Passing that you did a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I just wondered why you chose that, and if you'll do drama like that again.
You know, that was a kind of the first opportunity I had to kind of do something a little more dramatic. So it was just an indie film that came through my agent at the time, and Adam Rapp, who was the writer-director, is kind of a big playwright, off-Broadway playwright in New York, so yeah, it was just like a great opportunity, kind of for the first time do something different, and then since then I got to do the Woody Allen movie, and then Stranger Than Fiction. So I would love to do more of that, but you know, like everything else, you kind of get put in a certain category, and you know, it's those type of scripts really aren't piling in for, you know, in Hollywood. So which is fine. It's not a crusade of mine, but at the same time, I really enjoy those type of movies and would love to do more.
What was it like working with veteran actor Woody Harrelson?
Keyword veteran, because he's old. He's awesome. He's just such a cool guy, and like, you know, he was like the only guy we wanted for that part, you know, because we knew we really did have to get someone who could play basketball. You know, we had to, and when we auditioned Andre too, we read the scenes, and then we went out in the parking lot and dribbled the ball around and see how it, you know, because we didn't want. You know, we wanted all the basketball to look as real as possible. But I love Woody. He's great. He's great in the movie. He like loves this movie too. And he's the guy. He's the right actor who could kind of. He's comedic, but he could play those scenes with more tyranny and make them believable. You know, and so I'm so happy for him for all the praise he's getting for the Coen Brothers movie, because he's so great in that too. And, so it's so cool to have him as like a friend now. Yeah.
So what kind of ball player are you in real life?
Probably, well, I'm probably one of the best celebrity basketball players in the world. Even though I was not invited to the Celebrity NBA All-Star game that happened last night, I noticed, or 2 nights ago. No, I'm okay. I played a lot in high school, and I still play pickup ball here and there. So that's why I love. That's probably the sport I've played the most. So to get to do a basketball comedy was like a dream come true. I always wanted to do that, even though the only bummer about it being set in the 70s were running around the old shoes that don't have the same. You forget, like, Shoes are so much better now. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
How tall are you now?
I'm 6'3".
See,
Yeah.
I heard that you were being listed as a little bit taller for the film there, possibly.
Oh, probably. I probably told him to bump it up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
I could see Jackie Moon being like a spokesperson in June for the NBA, finals and things like that. Like maybe little spots and things. Does
Whoa.
any of that come out?
Yeah.
That's big.
We gotta drive back to Dallas.
Really?
and then- yeah.
We're supposed to fly home tonight.
That's not good.
I'm about to spend the night in Austin.
What's next for Funny or Die?
What's next?
Anything in the works?
I'm trying. Oh, for me personally?
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't know. I haven't shot anything. I mean, well, I'll take that back. We've been doing this Funny or Die comedy tour, where we've gone to Kansas State, Michigan State, Ohio State, Penn State, University of Rhode Island, Boston College, and we have University of North Carolina left, and Radio City Music Hall. And it was kind of a opportunity to promote the movie, but also promote the website and give 3 comics that are kind of up and coming, a lot of exposure. So we have Zach Galifianakis and Nick Swartzen and Dimitri Martin. But we've filmed. We've been filming it and doing behind the scenes stuff. So we're going to start putting that stuff up on the site.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do people? Oh.
Sorry,
Do you
I'm
want-
back here. Just
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Jump right in.
Sure.
Since you've done sports-related type thing, because I'm assuming like NASCAR, and then you did the Blades.
Yeah.
And now this, has that been coincidental, or have you been looking to do a lot more?
No,
sports? I
it
was wondering.
completely coincidental, because it, in fact, obviously we wrote Talladega just independent of itself. It wasn't like my quest to start doing sports comedies. And then I was sitting in Charlotte with my wife, and we were watching figure skating
Right.
on TV, and she actually said, someone needs to make a comedy about figure skating. I'm like, you're right, no one's ever done that.
Yeah.
I think the next week I got a call about Blaze of Glory, and so I was like, well, that's a sign, I got to make that. And then subsequently the script was ready for Semi-Pro, and they were ready to go, and they wanted to kind of have it to be ready to be released right around basketball season,
Right.
and so.
Final Four.
Yeah, exactly.
Here in
Yeah,
San Antonio?
yeah, and kind of play off of all of that. And I was like, I love the script, and I've wanted to do this movie for a long time, because it's something I talked with the writer about a long time. And so I thought, but I know I'm going to get the, are you only doing sports comedy questions, because there'd be 3 in a row.
Yeah.
But I loved it too much to, do I wish there was a movie separating them? I do, but, it's fine. I think at the end of the day, they're all just 3 funny movies, I hope, so. But it is coincidence.
Do people shout catchphrases at you all the time? And
All
if
the-
so,
yeah.
What are the ones that you hear all the time?
I hear Mom or Meatloaf. I hear You're My Boy Blue. I hear Let's Go Streaking. I hear I wanna be on you. I hear I'm kind of a big deal. Stay classy. Milk was a bad choice. and then I'll just get yelled. People just yell Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby. Hey, it's Ricky Bobby. So those are the top 10.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Do you have any NBA predictions this year? Who's going to take it all? If you follow it.
I do. I was about to talk a big game about the Lakers, but now Kobe's finger.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it's I still think the Spurs are the team to beat in the West, and the Celtics in the East.
Mhm.
That's probably what it's going to be. And if that happens, it'd be interesting to see if because I think the Celtics could take the Spurs, but the Spurs are just so calm, cool, and collected, and have been through the finals so many times that they won't get rattled. And the Celtics, they just haven't been in the playoffs that far in such a long time. So
Kevin Garnett's head may explode if
it
he
may,
loses the
but
first
God,
game.
obviously everyone here would love to see the Spurs win again, but
Yeah.
you'd love to see Garnett win a ring, because he's been he's worked so hard. He's such a good player.